Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic and our Human Rogues Joyous journey. We are starting back off here at North Point Tower today. We have a lot of stuff to do in the western part of Dustwallow. We're going to start by heading up to the Grimhoof Village here. We need to get some keys to free some of our compatriots. And we're also looking to set loose a bunch of raptors right in the middle of their little village, because that's why we collected raptors last time, to set them free here in the village. So we're doing that as well. Hope you guys are doing well today. Thank you for being here and for clicking on the video. I truly do appreciate you. Oh, they have a little knockback. Okay, so we're getting the Grim Totem keys. We need how many keys? Prisoners freed, we need 5. So we're looking for 5 keys. We do have our cooldowns off cooldown. We could do a bigger pull. We probably could have pulled 2 more, maybe even 3 more, I'd say, and been absolutely fine. So next time we're off cooldown, we'll try 5. Now these guys are a little bit lower level than us too. We have to keep that in mind. Oh nice, she summoned little puppy spirit wolves. I actually feel kind of bad killing them. I don't think I've ever seen them do that before. That was really cool. Yeah, I want to see more stuff like that. Nice. Okay, how many keys do we have? I feel like we could probably start releasing some of these guys. We've got 2 more keys on us. We've got 15 seconds, and we can probably just do a big pull here. If we want to grab these 2 guys, we can maybe run them over here. That's a lot of casters, though. Do we have any other... I bet we can melt the casters pretty quickly. Not exactly how I wanted to start. Alright, yeah. I'd say we can probably handle a couple more. If I get this rearranged a little bit, I can do these a little bit more smoothly. Let's actually start. Let's start like that. I think that's fine. And we can actually do this. Okay. That will work probably a little bit better. Although maybe I just do this. Let's go ahead and maybe we can release the raptors. There we go, you guys all have fun with that. Here they come. Oh yeah, they go right into fighting them too. Huh. It looks like they're all gonna go after the one guy. Yeah, they definitely... Can you shoot through your tent? You cannot. Let's go about freeing everybody that we can. Alright, that's actually all that we need. We can get out of here.
Hey there.
Yeah, we can take the neck piece, although
See you around.
it's not really the best for us, but the one we have already has strength on it, so it's an upgrade in that sense, even though it's not the right itemization. Okay, let's head out to the far west here. And we are looking for a bunch of spider eyes. We need 20. Pretty sure they drop multiple eyes. I think that's the case. I don't think we ever have to go into the mine for anything back here, which is kind of a shame. We have our cooldowns off cooldown, right? I think so. No, we have a minute and 20 left. I want to use them all together, so I'm not gonna use them yet. We've got to let this poison tick off of us before we pull a bunch, because we are going to end up with a ton of stacks of poison is kind of what I'm worried about. It's kind of my only concern about pulling a bunch of these guys is how much poison are they going to stack on us, and is that going to end up killing us after the fight's over? Well, we are going to find out. Keep going. Alright, this seems good. No poisons, please. We already have one ticking on us. And all of our cooldowns are up. But I think we're in good shape. It's pretty well handled, I think. Probably a couple of things we could have done differently. How many did we end up with? 5? I think we only ended up with 5. It took out a big chunk of the quest, though. Oh, the one thing I forgot to do in town. I forgot to learn Mage Weave Bandage. That was the one thing I did forget to do. I bet we can find some back outside. Okay, next we are going to head south. We're going to pick up Hungry, and we're going to investigate the Shady Rest Inn. Luckily, I don't think those guards were chasing us, so we kind of lucked out there. I did get us a little bit too close to Brackenwall Village. But we got lucky. Mud Big Ogre. Oh, Robert clicked the thing. He wants us to fight Murlocs to get their heads. So, that's what he wants. We will be back over there eventually. For now, let's come back this way.
Light be with you.
And yeah, I accidentally just blew Adrenaline Rush. This crime cannot be allowed to go unsolved. The location of the inn and the violence of its destruction make this a very delicate matter. Inspect the site with the utmost respect, friend. It's good to see that Captain Vimes is finally assigning others to this investigation. I've used a reflective powder to dust the area. It will reveal suspicious objects and markings, helping you to focus your efforts. Look over anything the dust illuminates. So look for the shinies, right? Looking for the shinies. Any shinies? Oh. Are these gray? They're just not showing up. Very strange. I thought the sword in the wall was something, but do we have to use the dust he's talking about? Very weird. Yeah, here's another one. The glint of light on the ground catches your eye from underneath the rubble. Brushing away the debris and ash caked into the object reveals the insignia of a gold anchor on white enameled on the surface, a sign of Theramore. Pavel Wreath. Lieutenant Pavel Wreath. Okay. I feel like there's something else, right? The shield, the insignia, I swear I thought this was a thing. We don't care about the skeleton, apparently. Like, the dead body there is not pertinent to us, but... yeah. Were there tracks or something? Was there, like, a track we had to find? Yeah, here we go. Rows of hoofprints leading away from the still-smoking skeleton of the Shady Rest Inn. There are at least a few visible impressions, with more rows of prints almost imperceptible in the soft mud of the marsh. That's it, right? Just the three of them? I'm not convinced yet. Like, clearly we need to be inspecting stuff like this a little bit more. Like, what happened to this guy? Seems really bad, right? That's not... you don't die like that naturally. Let's say that, okay? Alright, I think I have everything here, I suppose. So, we are going to hearth out of here. Can we talk to this guy, maybe?
What can I do?
No, we have no other talking options. We could come down here and get the flight point. Maybe that's not a horrible idea. Let's get the flight point. That way we can come back down here when we're ready, right? We're not ready to go to Mudsprocket yet, but eventually we will be. It'll be nice to have the flight point. Yeah. And we can still hearth. We can hearth, or we can just take the flight point. I mean, the flight point's only going to take a couple of seconds. We might as well just fly and save the hearthstone. Just some deserters out here in the marsh. No big deal. I think we're going off-road here for the last little bit of the journey, which could be the wrong move. I'm not incredibly familiar with the terrain of Dustwallow Marsh. I think we can get there this way. Oh, at some point we hit level 41 and I did not even notice. So, with that in mind, Vitality is probably what we're going for next. We need to finish this. I want more energy regen now. I'm not going to pick up all the quests here yet, I don't think. No, I don't think I'm going to. I think we're just going to grab the flight point. Let's grab the flight point. Let's turn in the breadcrumb just to get it out of our log, but we won't take any subsequent follow-ups.
Yo! Hurry back!
Okay, he doesn't have any follow-ups anyway. That's perfect. Guys, I've had my mount on this for so long that I keep hitting it to mount up before I hit shift. It's the second time I've done it. If it becomes a problem, I'm gonna have to rebind it somewhere else.
Time is money, friend!
Right now it's not a problem because we're not getting into any fights in the next 3 minutes, I don't think. So we have one going into the keep, we have one going into the inn, and we have one to turn in out on the road. Let's go into the keep first.
Need help?
You found evidence from the site of the Shady Rest Inn? I'm no expert with the construction of arms and armor. Their use, yes, but not their making. The shield seems as ordinary as any except the damage from the fire that engulfed the inn. Sorry I can't be of much help, Rambles, but I can refer you to someone who would be. Kaz Two-Sprocket, one of the best blacksmiths, works the forge at the smithy. Take the shield to him and see what he can tell you.
Be careful. Greetings.
And Lieutenant Pavel Reith. It's never good news when a guard's badge is brought to me. Sometimes it's a man or woman who's fallen in battle and I'm left to bring the news to the grieving family. Other times we never find out what happened to them. And other times it's even worse than that. I don't recognize the name of Lieutenant Pavel Reith. Your best bet would be to check with Adjunct Tesseran. He keeps track of all the records for Theramore Guard, from personnel to their equipment. He should be able to tell you who this Reith is with a quick check of his books.
Light bless you.
It's a lieutenant, you're a captain. If you're a captain, you would know all the lieutenants under you. So maybe he reported to somebody else.
Greetings.
You'd like information about a specific member of the Theramore Guard? Reith wasn't. Just give me a moment to find the right book. Red on, red path. Ah, here it is. Lieutenant Pavel Reith. Joined the Theramore Guard along with most of the recruits that came across the sea with Lady Jaina Proudmoore. Enlisted with the Marines of Kulturas at the age of 16. Distinguished service, promotions, listed as missing.
For the Alliance. Well met.
Missing? That would be Tesseran's kind way of saying traitor. No doubt he's one of those fools so blindly loyal to Admiral Dalen that he turned traitor. Isn't that a delicious irony? The deserters accuse us of betraying the Alliance. It has been a struggle maintaining a presence in the marsh, but through the strength of our resolve, we've been able to maintain several defensive watchtowers throughout the area. The latest information and scouting reports I have received indicate that a group of deserters has squatted in our abandoned tower at Lost Point. The local lieutenant seems to be Belos Yakin. If you see him, see if you can get some information out of him. Be warned, he may be a tough nut to crack.
For the Alliance. King's honor, friend.
And we'll talk about the suspicious hoofprints we found. It is true that there is an extraordinary amount of centaur activity in the lands near Dustwallow Marsh. In brief excursions into the Barrens, we found their camps and holdings dotting the area. I'll send Falgren Hastel, one of our trackers, to see if he can find where the tracks led.
Go with honor, friend.
Are they going to have another follow-up? No. Doesn't look like it. Wait.
What can I do?
This is the guy they called for. To be the scout. Falgren Hastel reporting, sir. I will find where the hoofprints lead and report back to you. I have a bad feeling we're going to find that guy dead at some point. He ran off, so I don't know what that means for the future of the quest line. Maybe we will find him somewhere. Maybe we'll find him alive. More likely we'll find him dead. But we'll see. There we go again.
Hey there. Have a good one.
Well met. See you around.
You need something? Be careful. Light be with you.
A report from an orc spy? How did you find this? No matter. Let me see what it says.
Be careful.
Oh. By the light, the cursed spy was a good one. I'm glad he's dead. Thank you for this report. It is now clear we must tighten our patrols near Theramore. That's it?
King's honor, friend. Go with honor, friend. Light be
What
with
about the Shady Rest Inn? We don't know much about the burning of the Shady Rest Inn except that James Hyle's wife and child were unable to escape. We managed to drag James out, but he hasn't been the same since. We have many leads, but not much evidence. It is our hope that through the efforts of the guard and the vigilant help of the people of Theramore, we will unravel this terrible crime.
Light
Okay,
bless you.
so there's the background. He doesn't know anything, just like we don't know. I don't know if I've ever completed the Shady Rest quest lines. I feel like we've probably gotten close, but... Okay, let's do Shift F6 and not blow our adrenaline rush again. Okay, so the last stuff we have left to do, we need to come over here and talk to the guy at the forge, right, about the shield.
Can I help you?
Interesting piece of iron you have there. Definitely not made by any of the blacksmiths I know on this side of the sea, and it's certainly not my work. Ah, I almost missed this. The leather strap on the back must have burned off, but it seems like it was made to fit a large person. I'd guess a Tauren, actually. That's about all I can tell you, Captain Vimes. Tell Captain Vimes I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help.
You have a great day now.
Now we gotta go back to Captain Vimes? Oof. Alright. We are going back to Captain Vimes. He's gonna get sick of seeing us, you know. What you guys have learned is that when you quest here, you should, you know, turn all the other things in first before coming into the keep. Because otherwise, you will come into the keep 3 different times. Oh, we get to stay mounted for a long time. We got to stay mounted for so long that I almost got convinced that we were disconnected. That's how long it... Maybe it felt bad for us having to come back in here a 3rd time.
Need help?
That's not much information to work on, but we'll have to keep it in mind. Hopefully some of the other pieces of this mystery will fall into place and paint a more helpful picture of what happened.
Be careful.
So in other words, the info that we just got was useless. That's what we learned. I'm glad we came all the way back here so he can tell us that. Very nice. Alright, well, let's head back out to Witch Hill. Turn in the Bug Eyes quest to Jarl, then we can go over and get the Mirefin heads. I feel like Jarl has 1 or 2 more quests for us. I don't know if it's 1 or 2, but he has at least 1 more.
What can I do for you?
Now he needs to get us to get him a blade. We are going to get this blade from a Murloc,
Safe
actually.
travels.
So yeah, we're going to get the blade from a Murloc, which is great because we are heading up there to fight Murlocs for the other quest. And here he is right here, actually. That's really convenient. And there's the sword. And he dropped a head. How nice of him. Very considerate Murloc, that one. We could try a big pull in 2 minutes because, you know, I keep hitting adrenaline rush on accident. We might have all the heads we need before that time is up. I guess it depends on what the drop rate is like. It's It's not 100%, so yeah, maybe not. Yeah, we can't keep up with him because we have, Myrefin Fungus. Movement speed reduced by 50%. Luckily, our crossbow managed to hit him in the back, so... Yeah, so just that wasn't good. Obviously just way too many, right? Way too many, and then like 1 second sooner we could have vanished. 1 second sooner we could have vanished. That was a sad attempt at a big pull. That's what that was. That was a sad attempt and a disgraceful waste of our cooldowns, and I apologize. There's just too many Murlocs right there. We could have been a little bit smarter. It's a pretty long run for our stupidity, too. That's the regretful thing. Hashtag more graveyards. I love trying stuff like that. It's a lot of fun to, like, do big pulls and stuff. Obviously, a long spirit run. Really, really big downer. Otherwise, I'd probably try that kind of stuff more often. But as it is, I'll probably scale it back for a few episodes now. You know, try to be a little bit more reasonable next time we do that. We don't have enough cleave to deal with that many. If we had any kind of actual AoE that hit more than one other target, we'd probably be okay with that size group. We just don't do enough damage to enough of them quickly enough. But yeah, I mean, we pulled like 12, right? We weren't going to live through that. 1 more second though and we could have vanished. That would have been fine. Alright, let's focus on being smart and just getting the rest of the heads that we need. Getting out of here. Nope, I don't even want to go there. Can we come over here? Doesn't really look like it. We're gonna have to work on the guys that are kind of separated from these big groups. At least until we get some cooldowns back here. Might be able to take on one of the smaller packs. I expected this guy to pull, and he did not come with. He just hung out over here and watched it all go down. That's not great. That's not great at all. This is going to be a vanished type of situation. Let's just do it now. Yeah, without any cooldowns, we were never going to be able to take 4 of them. Might have been able to handle 3. Oh, there are guys over here that I just didn't loot because, yeah, looting is hard when you're dead. How do I get to those bodies, though? That's the question. How do I safely get to those bodies? And now we need to heal. Pretty good though, we only need 1 more item. So yeah, taking them on like 3 or 4 at a time with some cooldowns, probably much smarter than taking on 7 to 12. And there we go, there's the last head we need, and there goes Adrenaline Rush. It's a good thing we're done fighting for the time being. Alright, so I think I want to run over and turn these in though. Let's head over to Jarl first, and then we need to go all the way back out to that lonely ogre we found on the side of the road.
Hello. See you later.
I feel like there's not much of a shortcut to take. I feel like we basically just kind of have to take the road no matter what. It's actually probably just kind of wasting our time to avoid the road. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and hearth back to town. So, everything else that we're going to be looking to do is probably going to be in this part. We can maybe head down to Tabitha's farm next. All of the quests out of Mud Sprocket are actually a bit of a higher level, so... Yeah, I think next we can work on the stuff in the center of the zone. We can go to Tabitha's, we can visit the Zeppelin crash site. We have the deserters to work on. So yeah, I think we'll start with the deserters next time, and then we'll go to Tabitha's farm, and we'll pick up these quests over here as well. And just get all the... I really like the progression of Theramore, where we start off on the Alliance side, and we're doing things in the town itself. And then we move out into, like, the lighthouse, and the island. And then we kind of move up the coast, then we kind of move over to the western part. I think the Alliance has a really smooth quest line here if you kind of think about how to do the quest in a certain order. And it's been really enjoyable. I have really liked my time here in the marsh. Hope you guys are having a good time as well. Let me know what you do think. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.